Hello everyone, and welcome to my mod pack called Minecraft Gamma, or Gamma Files The Lost Update. And this is my house, my new home on my server, which I started not so long ago after updating the terrain generation to InfDev 420. You're witnessing with me the beautiful sunrise, and actually accidentally built my house as this kind of temple with the gates that, you know, if you stand in the middle, you're just witnessing the sunrise. Yeah, this is the... I'm planning on actually removing the structure and just leaving these two pillars here just as a weird monument to the sunrise. And I'll also put these little wool blocks here just to... I didn't really give that much thought into that, but it's like sun setting and sun rising. But anyway, the sun's up. Hello. Anyway, so I've been playing this pack for 2 years, maybe developing for the third year. It has gone through many iterations, and through all of these iterations, I've played mostly on my first world that me and my brother had created on our own little server that I was running on my PC. And after a while, I decided to make that world and that server public. As I played on that world, I realized that I did not like the world generation mod that it was running, using William Wither's expanded ecosphere. How dangerous? Come on, dangerous is it? Got the ender pearl. Cool. So I decided to remove that world generation mod and to overhaul, quite recently, to overhaul the whole world gen. And I've installed the mod called Modern Beta to bring back some of the classic, some of the legacy terrain generators. The idea really stuck with me, really resonated with me, because I really love the unique and sort of authentic code work and not just imitating, but actually using the the world generators, the systems that were intact in the older versions. Anyways, I decided to try it, and I'm never looking back to using modern terrain generation, I think, ever in this pack. It's just perfect. I have tried all of the presets. They're unique, all of them are unique in their own ways, but the InfDev 420 preset is just insane. It's just it's such a great balance between the caves and cliffs, which I really loved in the modern versions, and the quirkiness of alpha and beta terrain, and the fact that it's InfDev kind of gives it a nice little other layer of appreciation that it's actually so old, like this terrain generation. Okay, here you go. I saw a mod that made them even more dangerous. Stop! This is my second dog that lives here, and my first dog is stuck in the Skylands. The sun's setting. I think it's time to go to bed. So I think I will combine the storytelling part with the gameplay part here in this first playthrough, because I really had a little plan. First, I saw this cliff, and I have a lot of rope. And on that cliff, there is a Skylands portal. I think it's there, right? Or maybe it's there. I can't remember. I want a rope going from that block down. If you've not heard about the pack, it's called Minecraft Gamma. So, yeah, the main selling point, the marketing that I went with, was to market it as an alternative universe, the popular trope that everyone is using. Yes, the alternative universe trope, the BTA style InDev plus, InfDev plus, re-InDev diverge, what better than wolves style pack, right? Everything, everywhere, all at once in this pack, with a twist, with my vision of it. And I guess you'll see as we play through today, the changes, some of them are visually obvious, like, you know, some texture work, you know, the copper, the gravel, you can see the grass being longer and stuff. Yeah, but without the huge and amazing community of Minecraft mod devs, resource pack creators, etc., without those people, this wouldn't have been possible. I can't, like, stop admiring the beauty of Minecraft's community and modding community and all of the stuff that's in here. Most of it, there's like, if you Google cube.js, these are the blocks that I added and the items, right? But some of them were inspired by other mods. Like this is from, I think it's from Savage and Ravage mod. Like I've been inspired by the gloomy tiles thing. I just did the retexture, and I retextured someone else's texture that I added here, the nether brick textures, whatever. This is all I added myself, and this is the block that's been added by a member of my Discord named Some. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but yeah. But all the other stuff is either vanilla or added by mods, and it's just insane. I mean, again, the beauty of it, how detailed and how well integrated those other mods are into the game. I can't stop admiring that and just thanking the community for just being this amazing. I'm going to talk about the mods, my favorite mods, and the mods that I love the most, I guess, in this pack. But I honestly, I want to say that I love them all equally, right? Enjoy each mod and each resource pack equally. The pigs are stuck in the boat. So let's jump. This is one of the mods called Rediscovered Editions. Okay, I told you I like all the mods equally, but maybe that was a lie. Rediscovered. It's probably pretty loud. Let's go just jump into it. Chickens, the geese here. Baby, you can change, but still choose me, right? Rediscovered has been, oh my fucking god, one of the best mods. Like, I can't describe you how happy I was finding it and replacing the Ether with it, because I was playing around with the Skylands type dimension, with the floating islands type dimension in the earlier phases of the mod pack, right from the beginning. But when I found Rediscovered, I fucking fell in love with it. Like, it's just an insane mod. I love it to bits. I have discovered, no pun intended, this portal recently. And I've been stuck here on these few islands with a few ducks. I'm sorry, geese. And there was my dog here, actually. Where's my dog? Oh my god, no more geese are spawning. Where's my dog? Did it teleport back to the overworld? Okay, I'm sorry for ranting this much, but yeah, Rediscovered is a mod that adds this stuff and a lot more stuff that I removed. I think an amazing mod. It's basic. It's the perfect fit for Minecraft now. It's a perfect fit from what I'm doing here. It adds all the missing features, the deleted features, the gears, which are beautifully implemented. It even adds the notches, magnetic circuit disc here, and purple arrows. It adds a dragon. It adds another dragon, a red dragon. It adds rubies back. It adds the fish and pigmen, which I call piglins for gender neutrality, and some other secrets here. The lost wool colors and whatnot, the ancient crying obsidian, the glowing obsidian. This is amazing. The Skylands, honestly, they look a lot more pretty during the day. So, wait, I have a bedroll here. Can I sleep in a bedroll? Wait a second. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna blow up here. I don't think beds work. Yeah, don't try sleeping in the Skylands in the pack. They don't blow up in the vanilla version of the mod, but they do blow up in Minecraft Gamma. Ah, there's my dog is back. Let's go. I just got teleported and stuck in the Skylands, so I decided to just get another dog, and I'm sorry for that. The bedroll doesn't set your spawn point, but it allows you to skip the night. And as you could see, the night was actually not skipped, but it was sped up thanks to the mod called Better Days. Amazing stuff. So I'll let the pigs be there, and I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee, and I'll be back to talk more about the pack and to slide down right. Woo! Anyways, here's the meaning of the dogs. I've learned how to make real good coffee. So yeah, let's go explore a bit, and I'll show you around the world. And in the meantime, I will be searching for a new place to settle. I've got a lot of this stuff. I have my book in Quill where I keep the coordinates for my base and for other cool places that I encounter. By the way, you get an apple when you die. It's a fun little thing I did as a nod to Notch having, the loot table set to him dropping an apple when he dies. So now in Minecraft Gamma, everyone gets a piece of that. I think we'll switch a bit and we'll go find some obsidian. I want to make an ender chest and to keep all my stuff there, like most of my stuff, because this is a server. And the server doesn't have any plugins that forbid you from stealing people's shit. The coffee's so good. I'll also take some gold, because gold in this pack yields more stuff. It has fortune built in. I don't have enchantments, as you might have noticed. There's no XP bar, there's no experience dropping from stuff. So I've went the genius way of BTA. I've learned it from there. I have removed enchantments altogether, and I have embedded certain properties to the tools and armor tiers themselves. As you can see, the torches, when they are close to burning out, they become orange, so you don't get a drop from them. So if I try to break it, so if I, for example, place this torch and break it, it gives you the torch back. But if you see that it's orange, it doesn't drop anything back. I've actually been told about this cave by a blue jay, which might sound like I'm insane, but I don't know why exactly. I don't know how this works. The blue jay flew to me and sang a song and targeted all the hostile mobs that were underground. I know it happens when you feed it seeds. So when you feed the blue jays the seeds, it will sing a song, and it will just target all the hostile animals. And I think it's a really genius addition by the mod called the infamous, I might say, mod called Alex's Mod. Some people don't like it for some reason. I really don't know why. Because in my opinion, if we're talking about my favorite mods, it's one of the best mods out there. Like, it's just so good. It has so much depth and content and depth. The emphasis here is depth. Like, it has a lot of features that are really cool. Like, you can't find such stuff anywhere. Oh fuck, I forgot to take the call, right? Did I? So yeah, I've been told by this cave by a blue jay, and it just flew to me and just sang a song for some reason. I don't know, maybe I tamed it by feeding it a lot. I have no idea. It still keeps flying around my base. You could probably see it. But it's pretty fun. It just and Alex's Mobs has a lot of such features. So yeah, we're digging down. We're searching for lava. There are no noise caves thanks to modern beta. It allows you to disable noise caves. And it's a controversial thing. I kind of liked noise caves in the way they were. They were really fun, but they are so huge. I liked it. Again, it was fun. It was the novelty of it. Great, I love it. I had a lot of fun on Bedrock playing with my brother as well. But I realized that, oh no, what? Does it just spawn like that? What? Wait a second, where am I? Am I close to some... That's weird. I don't have strongholds in this. And after playing around with it, I guess maybe it's just the same thing. It's just novelty versus, you know, the features that you get used to. I got used to those features. I got used to those caves, and I decided to go back to the classic caves. I was like, this is what caving used to be about. It's a little less exciting, I guess. It's a little more tedious. I definitely can tell you that. I thought there was a zombie spawner, but I guess not. Oh, yep, there is. Let's see what we got. Oh, a cricket song, a name tag. Oh, shit. I'm not sure about the cricket song. I guess I will keep it. Music for airports, the subtle Brian Eno reference. Okay, that's an overlook. Well, I'm down with experimenting here in this pack. This is something that I love. I love taking risks and doing something which might be fun and might be a little more tedious. It's not all about quality of life here. Sometimes it's just about the vibe. The zombies keep coming. As you can see also, the zombies drop cotton. And it's something that I've added to their loot tables for you to be able to make, first of all, sweaters from the mod, etc. Amazing stuff. You can then use them to color and make yourself some really nice, what they're called, drippy looks. I'm sorry. But you can also, the main use for it is to make a pillow block. It's actually a rebranded feather block from supplementaries. And then you need the pillow block for a pillow to make a bed. You could have guessed it if you played Better Than Adventure. It's a nod. It's this idea again that Better Than Adventure has been the first and the most, I guess, major influence on the pack. This is why I actually just started looking into older versions at all, because I never played beta myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've tried Better Than Adventure once, but so yeah, that's a feature that kind of balances out the early game, and I think it provides a surprise. This pack's whole thing sometimes is just kind of messing around with you in like really subtle ways. I try not to mess around with the players too much, but you might notice if you try it out, there's a bit of messing around going on, like some things just, I like the subtlety sometimes, you know, I like the subtlety of just taking one thing and just tweaking it a little bit so that it still remains familiar, but it becomes a little less familiar. You know, I think it's really cool. I think it provides some freshness to the experience, and I know that it's not something that I sometimes also think about, you know, how would it fit in the vanilla game? I'm not sure, because some of the stuff is kind of reactionary. It's built on your expectations from the vanilla game, and then sort of on this turning back to the mod pack. So it's kind of a dialogue, right, between the modern version and this version. So here, I think you need to feed it twice because you've said it. There we go. Is that a slime? Right there. Oh shit, cave, cool. It's like right there. Yeah, somewhere. Oh, fucking hell, sorry. I'm sorry, hello? Hello, any slimes in here? No. Well, thankfully the dog did not die. So they were here. Hello? Any slimes? Anyone? Hello? Oh, I was here before. Yep. Well, let me get flint and steel then. Oop. Anyway, let's go up. There's no lava. That's a loose, but we had a nice little spelunking session. We got some iron, you know. Didn't notice there was 27. Yeah, I agree with you too, dog. So, torches burning out has been the most controversial decisions of this pack. Many people have complained about it, and some of the complaints were indeed justified, because you couldn't relight them before they were lit for a shorter period of time. So I could see how it could get annoying to people. But I feel that limited torches bring in a completely new... Sorry, you can't probably see anything here. Bring in a completely new mechanic to the game. First of all, I just find it amazing. I just find this logic behind it. You see, I lit up my whole base. I lit up the whole area around my base with torches. Imagine doing that in vanilla, right? You do that, no mobs in the vicinity. If you do it correctly, also, if you do it with a certain procedure, you're basically invincible. No mobs, no hostile mobs spawn around your area. And torches, they're pretty easy to get. You get quite a bit of torches. You can get 16 coals, get a stack of torches, light the whole area around your base, and then bam, you're done, you're set. You don't have to worry about mobs any longer. That's one of the aspects that I thought I could tinker around with, because you have to try a little harder to protect your base. I wanted to make early game harder. One of the consequences of that decision is the need to make infrastructure. You need to make infrastructure to light up the area around your base. And also, imagine, we're on a server right now, right? People come in and play for some time, they join, everyone goes through this first phase of building the base, the little shelter. Everyone crafts torches and they place them randomly wherever they go. And the problem is, on a server, for example, or even in your single player world, you just run around placing torches. You leave this trail behind, right? Forever. And so you walk around the world. I've basically demonstrated it to you beforehand. I walked into a cave. In vanilla, it would have been lit up. The cave would have been dead, right? It wouldn't have no mystery to it. It would have no hostile mobs, nothing. The spawners, once you place the torches around the spawners, they're done. Right? The spawner has been conquered. I say make torches limited, because you come back to this cave after time. If it's been in the loaded area part of the chunk, once you come back to that area, over time, it's been taken over by nature. Anyway, let me go dump my stuff into a chest. Before I end this episode, I will play a cricket song to you. There you go. Bam. So there's the ambience, the ambient music discs added by Quark. But yeah, if you have any questions, you can join the Discord. I'm the pack's Discord. I'm pretty active there. Just play the pack, try it out for yourself. Tell me what you think. Have a nice part of the day wherever you are. Love, peace, and I'll see you in the next episode.